This was the other issue that I wanted to speak on particularly. I think this is a welcome move. Councilman Rizzo's suggestion, I think, is an excellent addition to that. I think putting in God We Trust right there would be appropriate because that's what many other city councils do, including Lawndale. Irvine is not on that list. It should be. Irvine added it recently in 2014. Theirs is a very diverse, pluralistic community, and yet there was no backlash or opposition to it. Councilman Rizzo's suggestion, you can find a very clear example of this in the Orange County Courthouse. And you can also go to the U.S. Federal Building in downtown Los Angeles. You'll see everything from the Mayflower Compact down to more present yet patriotic documents are listed. So I think that would be good for that, and God We Trust would be there. I think of a source, it's Charles Krauthammer. Now, he was Jewish and he was atheistic, agnostic. He says, I don't believe in God, but I fear him. He had a very kind of light yet non-committal attitude about faith. And his argument was very much in favor of recognizing civic religion in the sense that there is a creator of some sort that is actually embedded very much in the history and founding of this country. The Declaration of Independence mentions Providence, a creator, 5 times. Recognizing our rights do come from God, not from another man, not from the government, not from the state. We certainly did not make ourselves, whether one draws that from a biblical source or a non-biblical source. I think it's essential that we restore that capacity. I think the way that each one of you, for the most part, have found not only a point of agreement, but a point of expansion. The arguments about how this is divisive, I don't see that here. What I see instead is a manifest of people actually agreeing on something. And it's nice to know, this is something I had actually mentioned in the election last year. I wanted to see that up there. I mean, even there was one gentleman, he had run for mayor, and then he ran for city council again, forgot his name. But he said, sure. There wasn't an opposition to the idea or any bristling because they saw it as sectarian or as potentially creating division. I think it's a very simple step. I would actually extend an interest, bringing up the All-American City matter. I go to Westminster and they display it very proudly that they were listed as an All-American City. I don't know if Westminster was branded eternally as one or if it was just for a year, but I don't see why we shouldn't have that too. We do have the Armed Forces Day Parade. I don't know of any other cities that do. We should absolutely be an all-American city and have that on display as well. There's a lot we can draw out of this. This is a good idea. Thank you.